The cave shimmered with an ethereal light as the old man rose. The soft glow emanated from him, chasing away the shadows and revealing a space far larger than it had first appeared. The stone walls were etched with strange symbols, swirling patterns, and ancient characters. "Ethan," the man said, his voice resonating through the cave, "come closer." Ethan approached, a sense of profound respect washing over him. "My name is Lin," the man said. "I will be your teacher." Ethan bowed his head. "I am honored." "Today, you will learn your first lesson," Lin said. "The lesson of water's fluidity." Lin led Ethan to a small stream that trickled through the cave. He gestured towards the water. "Observe the stream," Lin said. "What do you see?" Ethan gazed at the flowing water. "I see water flowing." "Yes," Lin said, "but do you see how it adapts to every shape? It squeezes through narrow crevices, fills vast pools, and even evaporates into mist." Ethan nodded. "I understand." "The fluidity of water is a fundamental principle of the Tao," Lin explained. "It teaches us to yield rather than resist, to adapt to change, to find the path of least resistance. Not to control, but to flow." Lin picked up a smooth stone and tossed it into the stream. The stone created ripples that spread outwards. "Watch the ripples," Lin said. "They expand, but they never lose their energy. They merely change form." Ethan watched the ripples, and a glimmer of understanding sparked in his mind. "We should be like water," Ethan said, "flexible and adaptable." "Indeed," Lin said, "but fluidity is not weakness. Water is yielding, yet it can also be powerful. It erodes mountains, it carves canyons, it unleashes tidal waves." Lin led Ethan to a small waterfall that cascaded down a rock face. "Observe the waterfall," Lin said. "It plummets from great heights, yet it is never broken. It simply transforms." Ethan stared at the waterfall, a sense of awe building within him. "We should be like water," Ethan said, "flexible and strong." "Precisely," Lin said. "But the path of cultivation is not just about understanding principles. It is about embodying them." Lin led Ethan to an open area within the cave. "Now, you will practice your first lesson," Lin said. "You will learn to move like water." Lin began to move, his body flowing and swaying like a gentle stream. Ethan tried to mimic Lin's movements, but he felt stiff and awkward. "Don't force it," Lin said. "Relax your body and let the flow guide you." Ethan took a deep breath and tried to loosen his muscles. He began to move, and he felt his body become lighter, more fluid. He swayed and shifted, feeling as if he were merging with the flow of water. A sense of peace and tranquility washed over him. After a while, Lin stopped. "Well done, Ethan," he said. "You have learned your first lesson." Ethan felt a deep sense of satisfaction. He knew he had a long journey ahead, but he also knew he had found his path. "Thank you, Master," Ethan said. "Thank the Tao," Lin said. "Not me." Ethan bowed his head. "I will remember that." And so, Ethan's first day of cultivation came to an end. He was tired, but he was also filled with hope. He knew he had found a great teacher, and he knew he had much to learn.